time has been a recurring central theme of your films, particularly Inception, Interstellar, and this one. I think it's fair to say. This one, you've done something very interesting and groundbreaking, cutting between these three storylines where we're looking at, I think, an hour, a day, and a week, and yet we're cutting between them roughly same amount of time. Can you explain what also, the thought process behind that, but also what a shepherd's tone is and how that influenced both the writing and the music of this film?
Well, I mean, it's really one question, because the structure of the script was created to try and give a feeling of relentless tension. So it was short because I didn't want to exhaust the audience. So it was only a 76-page script. And I based the structure on a principle from the musical world called the shepherd tone. And it's essentially an audio illusion whereby you can make it seem like the tones are continuously rising on something. So it's always rising and it never stops. And we had used that in the music for The Prestige. We had used it in the sound effects of the Bat Pod in The Dark Knight. It never downshifts, the engine's always going up. And what I did with Dunkirk is I applied the mathematical principle of how that works to the script structure so that one of the three storylines is always peaking one after the other, and so that there's a sort of tumbling forward quality to the narrative. So it never really lets you relax or rest.
And Hans Zimmer, who has scored so many of your films, has said that, by applying that to the composition of the score as well, he found that fascinating. And he says this score, he may have the Oscar nomination, but he says this is as much your score as his, at least, because that's it's guided not only the writing but also the music. But all of your films seem to feature large ensembles of terrific actors. This one, let's just remind folks, you've got Kenneth Branagh, you've got Mark Rylance, we can go on and on. Also, one Harry Styles, and I must say I did not peg you for a One Direction fan, but I just wonder if you can share, how he came to be in it, along with these other wonderful all-star team of Brits.
Well, to be honest, he just threw his hat into the ring. We were looking, because we were casting unknowns, we were casting guys of the right age, not 30-year-olds to play 25-year-olds. We wanted 18, 19, 20-year-olds. And we'd managed to fill some of the slots. We'd sort of narrowed it down to a group, but we didn't have the character of Alex. And he sent in an audition on tape, same as everybody else. And I wasn't really familiar with who he was. I mean, I'd heard of him, but he just gave a great read. And we thought, okay, well, we'll throw him into the mix in these mass auditions. And over a course of, a week of changing up groups and trying different combinations, he earned his seat at the table. And I think what he does in the film is truthful and simple and understated, and I was really, really pleased.